Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So as you can see, we are one item collection away from unlocking the Block Dragon in the Playday event. So there we go, milestone completed, Playday, the Block Dragon. So yes, I did manage to finish off tier 10 of the Playday solo event, which means the event is done, finito! Done skis, and we had about 9 hours left to spare, so honestly, it was my last collection before I had to leave for the day, so we got very lucky, and I'm very happy that we can add this dragon to our collection soon. But obviously we need to hatch him, and his hatching time is about 23 hours long. So it does take a little while, but we are going to have a brand new dragon to add to our collection. But now that the event is over, how did you find it? How did you think the Playday solo event was in comparison to some of the old events that we've had? Honestly, I think it was more or less just same old, but a little bit easier for newer players to understand with the timer thing and everything like that. So honestly, I think it was a very good change that they implemented that, and after the first day or so of anarchy, where the event didn't work as intended, I think after that, the event was mostly okay. The only problem was that sometimes when I went to log in, I'd open up the game and then the event would just not appear. And the same thing was happening on PC and on my phone, so I had to, restart the game a few times before the event was actually popping up, which was a little bit annoying. So there were still a couple of bugs, don't get me wrong, but in general, it was more or less just same old solo event that we were very used to. Well, we are very used to by now, of course. But, you know, that just begs the question, when will the next event be? I mean, this one was kind of unexpected, because if you remember, when the new update came out, Gameloft did actually say that there was going to be a special new thing relating to Otto's Lotto stuff or something like that that was going to be happening mid-June. And obviously it is the 6th of June now, so it is early days in the month, but halfway through is going to be in a week. So you never know, we might see another special event or whatever it's going to be starting next week. And I mean, we have seen it before where there was literally an event straight after an event. Doesn't always happen, but either way, I'm excited for that. I'm very excited and happy that we got the Block Dragon because, as you can see, it was very close for us. I was cutting it fine. I did have someone sort of manage my game while I was at work for one of the days as well, which also helped. Desperate times call for desperate measures, as they say. It does kind of feel very weird. It's like, hey, I'm gonna be at work all day, so can you manage my DML for me? I actually got my mum to do that a few times as well, which is kind of awkward as well. But, you know, we got the dragon in the end, so I'm pretty happy with that either way. You know, sometimes you gotta embarrass yourself a little bit to get what you want. It's like when those anime couples are trying to profess their love, but they're held back because they're too embarrassed to talk to one another, you know? It's just one of those things, or just high school kids in general. But yeah, new dragon, but the problem is I have nowhere to put it. We currently have 0 space in our habitats to put the Block Dragon anywhere. And obviously we're not level 108 yet, which means we don't have space for another habitat. So right now, I guess the main focus for today, after we finish our enchantment stuff, is just going to be level up. I mean, if we don't level up and we don't get another habitat, basically we're just going to have to sell off probably our baby love dragon that we have. I think we have him as a dupe, unless I already sold him off. I don't quite remember. I don't remember how many dupes I have at this point. I know I have 2 Firefly dragons because of a glitch. I don't want to have to get rid of that second Firefly. That is the one dupe I have that I don't want to get rid of just because it was such a stupid bug. And any other dupes that we have, I think I've already gotten rid of, but we'll have to wait and see anyway. I only just realised that we're at rank 500. Which means that we're not actually going to be getting anything for our battle chest. What? Unless we are and I just haven't noticed. I don't know. That's what the old rule was, that at 600 plus you would get battle chests. We'll see anyway. I'm just sort of dazed trying to think about what I've done in PC DML, because obviously now that I have an Android version of DML as well, I'm kind of having to keep track on both devices. I did unlock the Felted Dragon on my Android game, so I do have a cool little shadow rare already on that game when I'm like level 11 or something. So that's pretty Gucci. That is very good indeed. Let's claim this gelatin. Let's collect some food as well. I don't even remember putting in food for a very long time. And that's the thing, with the exploring ruins, one thing that I've noticed on Android, which is really weird, since I've started up a new game, is that I've explored the ruins twice, and I've gotten a shard piece out of the ruins both times. I find that to be a little bit weird, because I think a lot of you understand the plight of trying to get those shards to unlock, and literally it's just throwing it at me. The game just wants me to finish off Kronos, like, right now. I mean, I'm not gonna complain that much, but it's just weird to see. After the struggle that we had initially unlocking Kronos, it's just a little bit weird. You know? Oh, we're still so far away from level 108. It's actually kind of depressing, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, for now, let's use all of our auto battle tickets for today. We have nothing to save them for anymore, nothing special to do. I didn't even really use them during the event, to be honest. I mean, maybe it saved us some, what's the Mahuhas? Oh god, this is not the fight I want. It saved me some portal gems, that's it. It did save me some portal gems with the winning battles section of the event, but apart from that, the VIP tickets I didn't really use. Which is definitely my bad. Again, whenever I put on VIP, I really need to focus on just using my VIP tickets every day, because it is one of the main reasons that I'm even willing to put my VIP back on the game. Because out of everything VIP gives, auto battles are just so good for lazy people. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see anyway. I don't know what to expect from DML in the coming weeks. All I know is I need to level up fast. Very fast! Otherwise, we're not going to be able to have any new dragons for a while. I mean, even when we do level up, we're only going to get space for 3 dragons after we upgrade the habitat. And, you know, even then, we're probably going to end up getting 2 more new dragons on top of the block, like, super quick. So, we're probably going to run out of space again. You know, I think at this point, it's just, like, something to expect in the land of DML. It's just, as soon as you get to a decently high-ish level, you're just going to run out of space no matter what you do. And, like, sometimes low-level players complain about having no space, and I'm like, what do you mean? You can level up, like, 1 level a day. Like, that is 1 habitat a day. How long do you think it takes me to go up 1 level? At, like, level 100 plus. It takes forever. We've been level 107 for a good while now. Again, mostly because I don't do my map fights. So, of course it is my own fault. But it just... honestly, if I could gain a level a day, I would. Trust me, I definitely would. But it's just... obviously, the higher you go, like the higher your level is, the harder it is to progress, which is fair enough. That's definitely how games should be. Shouldn't just throw you everything on a silver platter, because otherwise it just gets boring. And that's kind of what, like, starting from level 1 feels like again, because so much stuff unlocks all the time, and you seem to get enough gold to almost perfectly purchase exactly what you want when you want it, and having that available is very strange. Very strange feeling. I'm not used to having it in DML anymore. Well, we'll see. see. Maybe we'll get a habitat, maybe we'll get some space. Either way, we need to get it before the block dragon finishes hatching. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to leave him in the hatchery until, I don't know, hell freezes over or something. At the moment, we just can't do anything with him. So I guess it's a good thing that we have to wait on his hatching timer then. Who knows? It does have a very adorable egg though. Whoa. Whoa. I feel like someone just knocked on the window and that really, really freaked me out. But I think it's just the fact that the windows are, or the curtains are moving a lot. Jesus! Thought I was getting broken into. Don't do this to me. Like, literally, I get spooked so easily in my house. I've talked about it before, but it's just spooky. And plus, there is one other person that has the keys to this house, so I'm always like, oh my god, are they here? And it's like, no, they're not. You're fine, you're Gucci, don't worry about it. You know, if someone's coming in to stab you, I'm sure you'll see him just before your death. So you can take solace in that, me. I mean, that sounded kind of depressing, or made it sound like I was kind of depressed, but hey, what can you do? I have to say, what is with the weather today? Like, the reason I'm getting spooked is because of the wind moving the curtains and that, because it was like pouring it down this morning. The weather was disgustingly bad. Like, every day it's been nice and sunny and happiness and joy, and then as soon as I have to, like, take the train like 2 hours away, of course it's just raining. Raining and pouring, and the old man was definitely snoring. And it was just dreadful. Like, it was so windy you couldn't have an umbrella with you. And, no, with business wear, you can't have a hoodie on. So, you're basically left to just be drenched. Be drenched in the waters of this fine earth. And it was horrible. And then, like, right now, it is bright as day. It is sunny. It is wonderful. It looks like it's a good day. But it's actually raining still. It's like, I would expect to see rainbows everywhere. If I could, like, go outside again. It's just weird. I don't know what's happening. It's like how in some places you can have 4 seasons in a day. That's basically what's happening today. And I don't appreciate it one bit. You know, I'm either gonna dress for rain or I'm gonna dress for shine. Don't make me have to dress for both, because that's just being annoying, you know? Like, whatever, if something or someone controls the weather, just stop. Stop making my life dreadful. And save all of the other train passengers as well that were also trying to take cover from the rain, but everyone had already filled up the cover area, and then no one's umbrella was working, and umbrellas were getting blown away. God, it's been a day. It has definitely been a day and a half. And the more and more that I spend time at work, the more and more I think, Jesus, I would just love to be able to work from home. I'm sure most people get that thought in their mind though, like just how easy it would be to just not have to travel, not have to go anywhere, just sit at home, just sort of like force yourself to do good work, which is very difficult. But, you know, I guess that is the dream, just being able to do your work at home, work from home, spend time with the fam bam, shamalam. You know, I guess that's what we're all working towards one day, I suppose. But, anyway, for now, I am going to work out what I am doing to actually make space for this. He actually looks kind of weird as a baby block dragon, but very happy that we got him, and let me know how your event progress went and how you felt about the solo event just in general. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.